Okay, so let me throw across a scenario to you, okay? Imagine that there's a wall and you want to paint a section of the wall. Okay, you don't want to paint the whole thing, you just want to paint like a tiny square over it. How would you go about it? I mean, you could just take like a small brush, go and paint just that section, or you could go ahead and tape the entire wall, cut out the tape from that area, splash it with a lot of paint, and you get paint on that section, peel off the rest of the cover, and then you could just not put anything at all on it and throw paint over it. And yeah, of course you'd paint that section of the wall, but you'd also paint the rest of it. And say for example this wall that you had some special coating on it that you didn't know about, you throw paint on it and then the paint just washes off after like 2 days, just slides off. That wouldn't really help. I mean, you think you've painted it, 2 days later you come back, oh my god, the wall's unpainted again. So why am I saying this? Like, think about the various types of medication that we have. I'm just going to classify them into natural herbal stuff that's been going on for years and decades with all this passed down knowledge, and then I'm talking about allopathic medications. Now, allopathic medications are the ones that have gone through like years and years of trials and like a lot of research to figure out what this wall is made of. Okay? It's gone through a lot of work to figure out what it's made of, if it has that coating or not, how to get just that little square painted, and if it'll be okay to paint the entire wall or not, and if what is good and what is bad. A lot of it has been thought about. Okay, a lot of times what the other types of medications do is that they just want to like throw paint all over the wall, and then many times they don't realize if a tumor or something has different coating on it, and then like few days down the line it seems to be getting better. Yeah, you've painted the wall, you're getting the job done, and then after a while, like about 3 months later, you feel, oh my god, the wall's unpainted, and then it's kind of like time for the inspection or whatever you want to do with the wall. Like, it's supposed to be painted by that time, but it's not, and then the situation gets bad. I don't get how people have confidence in these things. The moment they get a little bit of diarrhea with some antibiotics, they're just like, oh my god, I hate this, we're gonna put it aside. Whereas people go through burns and go through needle pricks and go through a lot of weird things. I mean, a man will just hand you a bottle of brown colored or white colored liquid and be like, have this 3 times a day, and it'll make you vomit, or it might not do anything, or whatever it is, but you don't even know what is in that. I mean, look at the back of any drugs. Like, I don't have anything on me, but like at the back of it, you're gonna have the name paracetamol IP, where it's named from, what it's made of, the company, and then you have the whole process patented, and they go through a lot to make sure that that drug is the one that you need, and to make sure that it gets absorbed properly, and to make sure that it does the function that it's supposed to do in a safe way. And people just totally ignore it, and I just don't get how they find the confidence to. I mean, yeah, sure, these things are probably doing the function. I mean, they may reduce the tumor size, they may be anti-metabolized, they may be, eventually your allopathic medications are also coming from a lot of plant sources, probably the same plant, probably the same chemical as well. But, you don't know how, it's not very targeted. You don't know how well it's going to function in the various environments, I mean, the way allopathic drugs go, you have a specific molecule to fit into a specific receptor. I don't think that it just doesn't make sense to me. It may be doing the job, and it may be showing results, but it may not do that for everyone. I mean, randomized controlled trials and the way these drugs are approved, allopathic drugs, is on the basis of how many people out of 100 or 1,000 does it show results in. If it's not worth it, they're not allowed to come into the market. Somebody working on your aunt or uncle may not work on you, or your other aunt or uncle, or your brother, sister. It just may not. And how can you rely on something like that before relying on something that has like proof of benefit? I'm not saying don't take these other forms of things, and they may be good. Some random thing that's been around for millions of years for which there's like a easy understanding and the information is passed down. But I don't think it would work well for complex diseases where there's like a lot of upcoming research and a new understanding in a field of medicine. And to go for such treatment, such unassured treatment in all of them without going ahead with assured treatment first just doesn't seem to make sense to me. I mean, surely go ahead. I mean, once all options for allopathic or like proven treatment are given up, go ahead, go take whatever you want and then come back. We'll still not have something to give you, but you know, don't do it the other way around. Don't waste your time in it. I mean, personal views, not starting a fight or anything. But I mean, yeah, just be sensible. And when it comes to this thing, I mean, saying that the whole market, the whole healthcare field is driven by pharma companies, okay, to a certain extent it is. I mean, people even go to the extent of saying cancer was something created by pharma companies just to make money. Like, okay, I mean, I'm not even gonna justify that. I'll just let people who know about cancer or have experienced cancer talk about that on their own. It's just you can't make up cancer, man. Okay, I'm gonna go. I need to take rest. See you guys. Live well. Bye.